What's good, my 1v1ME fam? Your boy, your Uncle HK is back again with another video today. And in today's video, I got another tier list video for y'all. All right, y'all. Tier list time. Beginning off the season, we're ranking these teams from what I think how I think their season will go. Okay, if I think they'll have an S tier season, I'll put them in S. If I think they're A tier, I'll put them in A. If I think they're B tier season. C tier season. D tier, F tier. Okay. Now we got some of our new captain teams. First, Uzi, new captain this season, 0.5. Slump, new captain, 0.5. Cardi, new captain, 0.5. Swagg is a new captain in 0.5, and so is Team Glizz. All right, still an 18-team league, but we just got some new captains and a lot of players that moved around. Okay. Now off rip, Team Uzi Xbox Live, Uzi and Lark. I think they're gonna have a little B tier type season. I don't want to hold y'all talking about too long on this video. I'm gonna just break it down why. Lark is a really good addition. Uzi, getting on inside, you're not gonna have to play popper all the time, but they can switch to ISO. Lark does have an ISO type build, so I mean, if the meta playstyle is not working out for them, they can switch to ISO, try it out, and see if it works. Lark is a good guard. He was top 5 guard in the draft. Could have went top 2, top 3. Good addition to Uzi. I think his season will be significantly better than last season, because I don't think him and Lark is gonna argue as much as him and Dribbling did in season 0 and compared to season 0.5. All right, Team Slump. Slump and no travel. I'm not sold on no travel. I am sold on Slump, but I'm not sold on no travel. So if no travel can't get into that groove, I think it might cause some friction. They might be in the principal's office with Grant, and it's just not gonna go well. Their season's not gonna go well. If no travel has another season like last season, F season. All right, if he's not making his shots, if he's rattling his own self, F season. All right, Slump, I know he's a good center. That's my dog. I know he's good. So I'm not too worried about him. I'm just worried about travel. You know what I'm saying? I don't seen tweets of no travel, I'm not making shots, and Slump saying, I forgot what Slump said. He said, "Oh Lord," or something. I don't know. And this is even just preseason right now. Cardi and Jay Boolin. I think they're gonna have to figure it out. C season, Jay Boolin's coming in. Doesn't really mainly play tools. He's a threes player, and as we seen in last season, all the threes player, any threes player that came over, or player that didn't lab twos, mainly that came over and played twos, it took him a while to adapt. And Cardi be shooting a 50-50 sometimes. You know what I'm saying? If Cardi's knocked down, I could see them having a B or A type season. If Cardi's jump shot is knocked down, yeah, B, A type season. But if he's shooting the 50-50s, especially with Jay Boolin, who plays threes primarily, if Jay Boolin's not labbing the twos primarily, I see them having a C, maybe D type season. All right. For Team Swagg X Godly, Swagg and Dribbling. No, it's not Swagg and Dribbling. I'm tripping. Swagg and Chris ZT. I don't know. I think it depends, because last season we seen the thing with Swagg and Dirk that they didn't succeed. I think even actually Cardi might be better. I mean, might have a better season. Swagg's scheduling. That's what I'm hearing. He had a week off. You know what I'm saying? It can't be like that this season. I mean, if his scheduling's better, maybe he might have a better season. But if the scheduling is still the same, it's just hard to keep up. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to keep up with the league. If the scheduling is still the same, I gotta go D. If the scheduling is still the same as last season, because last season was such a bummer season, you know what I'm saying? But if they have good scheduling, they're labbing, playing the game all the time, I just see them having a better season. But right now, from what I seen last season, him getting Chris, I'm not too really sold. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be like a low-key of a D season. This is just my expectation. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're gonna revisit this list and make a new list at the end of the season, see how right or wrong I was. All right. Glizz in Miami. Surprisingly as it is, I think they're just gonna have a C. I think they're gonna be in a C range. I don't know if Glizz's one thing is he doesn't lab the tools crazy. If Glizz lab the tools crazy, he'd be very, very good at the tools. Probably one of the best guards, top 5, top 3. You know what I'm saying? If Glizz actually took the time to lab the tools as much as he did the FOBs, he'd be really, really good at it. All right, but I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't think he's gonna lab it as much. Is he still gonna go crazy, go hard on the game? Yes, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like if you don't lab as much as the other tools demons do, you're not gonna be up there with him. You might have your good games and you're gonna have your bad games. All right, so I think Glizz in Miami, even depending on Miami. Miami last season, he was good at first, and then I don't feel like Miami's such a good fit with Glizz. I felt like OFAB was. It was getting better and better, but Miami, I don't know about that. I'm not really sold on that. See. Team takeover season. I feel like there's going to be a really good team. I feel like they are one of the separated teams. I think team takeover season is an S tier team. Should play like a S tier team. They went into playoffs. I just think the lights was too bright for him. Him and OC. I feel like a lot of the teams that stay together are going to have an even better season than last season, because they are building off the chemistry they had off of they're building off the strength of the chemistry they had in season 0 into 0.5. So team takeover season, I think it's going to be fine. He's going to have an even better season. I think the lights was too bright for him in the playoffs, and the nerves kind of got to them. I think they'll have a better season. Team Drew, I don't know why, but I feel like this team is going to have a hell of a season this season. I feel like Drew is on a revenge tour. He dropped, he's not with ISF no more. I feel like he really didn't like playing with ISF. I feel like Cash Out will be a better fit than ISF. I feel like Cash Out will listen better. I feel like Drew will be a better fit for Cash Out, just for both of them. I felt like 2Tac was running Cash Out. I felt like Cash Out kind of felt uncomfortable in moments, you know, because 2Tac likes to troll. He does like to troll, and say troll things to the center, like, oh, you're not playing good. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I feel like Drew's gonna be more patient with Cash Out, direct Cash Out on what to do and what not to do. And I feel like Cash Out's gonna be more comfortable in playing this game with Drew. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Drew's gonna be at home a lot more. You know, summertime's coming up. I feel like he's gonna be home a lot more. He's gonna be on some good internet. And I feel like he's just on a revenge season. Like, you know how his season went last season, didn't make it into the playoffs. And I felt like he didn't get that chance. So I feel like out of anybody who's coming back and like, oh, I got something to prove, I think Drew, DF, and Cash Out are coming back with a revenge season. Team Chad Benz, you know, you can never count them out. I don't know why I like Drew and Cash Out more. I don't know why. I feel like Drew is gonna be give me like December Drew again, where Drew was not missing shots. I don't know why. I don't know. I could be wrong on this. Like, either way, it's either interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Drew and Cash Out gonna be really nice. I feel like Drew's gonna he's gonna take over. Me personally, that's what I feel like. But like I said, this is all opinion based. I'm gonna revisit this at the end of the season when playoffs is about to start, see how these guys played out. But Drew, Chad Benz takeover season, not really no order. I just feel like these three are gonna have a separated season compared to everybody else. Blix as well. I think Blix is gonna have a I think Blix is gonna have a good season as well. These four I feel like are the separated teams of the league, you know, because they got the 4 separated guards. Blix, Takeover, Chad, and Drew I feel like are the separated guards in the league. I feel like they're gonna be really, really good. I feel like Blix and Shane X are just building off of what happened in season 0, so they're gonna learn from their mistakes, probably come back and play better. That's how I personally feel. And like these 4, you know, these 3 at least didn't pick a new teammate, so they're just all automatically building off the strength of the teammate. And then Drew, I don't know, I just feel like he's on a revenge tour. You know, I don't know. And he's one of them separated. I feel like he should have been in the finals. It just all, you know how the system is, the King of the Hill ladder. Came down to scheduling. He didn't have games over the weekend, so he got kicked out and he couldn't fight his way back in. Team Toxsik, I think they're gonna be a tier team. A lot of the teams that stick together, I feel like they're gonna be really good, because like I said, they're building off the strength of their last season. You know what I'm saying? They know their mistakes from last season. I feel like they're gonna be even better this season. All right, so I feel like they're gonna have an A+ season. Team Streaky, I feel like they're gonna have an A+ season as well. I don't know. I feel like Team Streaky's at a ceiling that they're not gonna get past, because a lot of times they go into games without a game plan or without knowing what they're gonna do. So when it comes to a matchup that has a game plan against them, I don't see them really beating them. You know what I'm saying? But Team Streaky's proved me wrong a lot of times, so I put them in A. I don't feel like they're gonna be bad. Team Tox, I feel like is gonna be better. I feel like Draco and Tox, building off the strength of what they had last season, are gonna be better. And Draco's not really grinding rep as much as he was last season, so he's gonna be well rested, well locked in. You know what I'm saying? Team 2-Tag and Dino. One of them, another team. I'm gonna have to see how they do. I think they'll do better than Uzi's team. 2-Tag and Dino used to play together. Apparently in the draft, 2-Tag said that. I feel like Dino is an upgrade from Cash Out for 2-Tag. Like 2-Tag respects. You know, I feel like he didn't really respect Cash Out. I mean, he got comfortable playing with him, but he really didn't respect him at that level. Just, you know, a lot of people look at Cash Out as the worst in the league and as a rep grinder. I feel like Team 2-Tag doesn't look at Dino in that way, and Dino's not gonna look at Cash Out in a way where they're gonna be arguing or anything like that. Dino, not a bad 6'9" at all. He's good on the 6'9". I like him on the 6'9". 2-Tag, you've seen what he did. Carried Cash Out all the way to the playoff. I feel like, you know, them two gonna mesh together better than him and Cash Out did, so they're gonna have a better season. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly give him a B. I'm not too sold on it. I actually give him an A. I feel like they're gonna have an A+ season. I don't feel like it's gonna be last season. You know, because 2-Tag had a good season last season, and I feel like it's gonna be even better season. I feel like he does better than Streaky. All right. Meter Man Los and Hoggy. I'm gonna give him a B. I don't know if they do better than Uzi. I'm not too sold on Hoggy yet. Hoggy's had spurts where he seems like he rattles his own self, and he's like, I'm not knocking down the shots. I'm not knocking down the shots. What do I do? What do I do? So if he's like that, playing like that throughout the season, I don't know if he plays better. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. Meter Los, you know, he's not bad. He's not bad what he does. He gets it done, but he does have moments where he looks like he's annoyed when stuff is not going his guard's way, and he looks like he shuts down. All right, so I'm gonna go with Meter Man Los at a B. Don't think they do better than Uzi. 2K Twins. I don't think they're gonna have a better season than what they had last season for some reason. I just don't. I don't know why. It's just you know how you feel with your gut feeling sometimes. I don't feel like they're gonna have a better season than what they had last season. I don't. For some reason, I don't. I give them a B. I don't think they'll have a better season. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see on that one. We're just gonna have to. Team Quickster and who did he pick up again? He picked up Quickster and Dribbling. That's what it was. Quickster and Dribbling. Quickster Dribbling. I'm not sold on this team. I'm not at all. I'm not. Quickster, you my dog, but I'm just not sold on it. I have to see Dribbling on center like how it is. I have to see it. And I'm not even trying to knock Dribbling because I really like Dribbling. He retired me from the league. I just have to see how y'all mesh together first. So I can't put y'all too high or too low. I'm gonna put y'all in the C range too. Because I'm not sure how that's gonna go. I'm really not sure how it's gonna go at all. Iggy Mo, Team Iggy Mo. Team Iggy Mo. It's a 5-week season. It's kind of like Team A Cardi. It's a 5-week season. Shifty's gonna have to figure it out. He played guard on the 3. He plays guard mainly on the 3s. Doesn't really touch the 2s court. He only does here and there. So I feel like they're gonna have to figure out. It's gonna take them a week or two, but it's a 5-week season, so their season might not be as good as they'd expect it to be. But I really like this team. I feel like this team has a ceiling where in season 1 they will be an A tier, S tier type of team. If Shifty and Iggy Mo lab a lot, will really Shifty, you know, if he labs the 2s a lot, gets in that crowd. It's kind of how Quickster was. Quickster came from the 3s, lab 2s a lot, and got really good at it. But it takes time. It does take time. Just like Chris ZT. Chris ZT came into the league last year. It took him time to adapt, but he had 8 weeks. And they still didn't have the best of a season. So Team Iggy Mo, honestly, I'll put them right here. C tier team. I don't know if they do as good as the rest. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna take Team Iggy Mo a time to adapt. Team OFAB, I'm not too sold on this team. I'm not. Felt like Miss should have went to guard, and he picked up Jay Boolin. He should have went to guard, picked up Jay Boolin. It would have been way better, I feel like. That's just me personally. But yeah, I'm not too sold on it. You know, Miss, I felt like Miss and Stage Piece. I felt like I like Miss and Stage Piece better. Miss has been playing really good ball. But OFAB, I feel like I don't know why it's nothing personal. I feel like just in my gut, this team is some of my gut that's telling me this time ain't gonna rock. Like it's not gonna. Like I feel like OFAB and Glizz was better. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. They could prove me wrong. But I feel like their season gonna be a D-type season. But I could be proven wrong. Paris AI and Slump and I'm not sold. I'm being 100%. It's not even that I'm not sold on Paris AI. I feel like he would be a better fit with a guard that's played. But ISF played center all last season. I don't know if he's played guard too much. I'm not sold on Team Paris because ISF right now. But like I said, ISF could prove me wrong. Slump proved me wrong last season. A lot of these teams proved me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Slump could prove me wrong and being an A-tier type team. And like I said, it's not even because of Slump. It's because I'm not sold on no travel. Same with Team Paris AI. It's not because I'm not sold on Team Paris AI. I'm not sold on ISF. You know what I'm saying? It takes a while. A lot of these other guards labbed at their position for a long time. Travel's labbed at his position, but I don't feel like he's comfortable at his position. ISF hasn't really labbed meta guard all year. You know what I'm saying? Because during the takeover Drew era, he was playing center. He played center for Drew during season 0, and now he's switching to guard. So I don't know if that really works out for them. So they're in one of my F tier teams too. I think they're gonna be an F tier have an F tier season, but we're just gonna have to see. We're really gonna have to see. A lot of this we're gonna have to see. All right, this is my tier list right here for season 0.5. How I think these teams season is gonna go. S tier season for the top 4, A tier season for them 3 teams, B tier season for the 3 teams you see right there, C tier season for those 4 teams, D tier for OFAB, Swagg X Godly, F tier for Slump. Here's how. Could be wrong, could be right. We're gonna revisit this in 5 weeks and see how accurate I am. All right, appreciate and love every single video. Be your boy, everybody's favorite uncle in the 1v1ME community, your Uncle HK, aka HomieKirk. I'm out of here.